Hello, you fellows. In today's video, we are back with some gold stake Balatro. In this run, early scoring and insane econ in the mid-game allowed me to find all the jokers that I wanted and fix my deck for the one and only idol. Now it was just a matter of if this money could find me the aforementioned idol. Enjoy the video. A bunch of perishables and rentals and just generally it's just a really bad tag. I normally don't even take it on white stake. I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion, but certainly is my opinion. Bean is not great here. I would love a joker. It's insane how many beans I've seen today. Bayonetta Mad, I will look on Discord as soon as this run is done, because this will be my last run of the day. Okay, got some high cards in my hearts. Keep that in mind for later. I'm just gonna go next. Saving money is super important right now. I would like this to go extinct, but preferably it is closer to its demise, because right now I could really use score. Immolate is pretty darn nice. That was the wrong special card. Whoops, I guess. Whoop-de-doo. I think I need money less than score. So I might just want to aura here. Or a cryptid or a talisman cryptid. That's the real question. Or is it just this? Or make one good card. Bloating the deck, honestly, is probably not great here. This is technically $1 if I use it right, so why not use it, you know? Nice straight. I always find it hard to look for a straight that is within the boundaries of like the middle cards, like 6 through Jack or something. The reason I find it a little difficult is because often you're looking for like the best straight or sometimes the low straight. So having to like change your mindset's always a change. I have a 2-pair level, and I do need scoring when this goes, so I think I will take the Onyx Agate. Throw the gold down here, and this should win. Nice. Hanging Chat is great for money, so is Abstract. Then I want the voucher. Okay, money's a little low, but I think should be pretty easy to manage. I would love a second 5. Nice. It did not gross off, which is a bummer. I think I'll sell it, because I would not mind another. Four of a kind. Maybe a flush level to lean more into this Onyx Agate. These are not clubs, hence they will be cut from the lineup. I would love to find that 5 again. Like, I'm strong enough that I can fully spend all of my hands looking for it. I also have 5 discards, which helps. There he is. She, I don't know the gender of this 5. And now I would like a flush. It's not too unlikely. Am I dead here? Maybe if I play this, I'm not. I think I played a little too greedy with the 5. Yeah, that's not enough. It is? Nice. That's great. Superposition extremely mid, if I had to say so myself. I might just sell it for interest, actually. Another gold seal is good, and so is a purple. Sell that for interest, go next. There's the purple and the gold. Nice little combo there. Wombo combo. I'll save the devil for when it's needed. I sadly do need this flush, so I will sacrifice a little bit of money here to guarantee that I get it. What? Oh wow, I have a lot less clubs than I thought I did. I need 2? That's actually not likely at all. I think I'll do something like this. Yeah. Yeah, I would not have hit that flush. I think I'm just dead here. Yet again. I think, Algus09. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? Today, we are doing some gold stake Balatro. We're on a extremely mediocre run right now. I think it's gonna die right here. We've had some fun runs today. We had a Yorick run. Yeah, hello everyone. Hello all the you raiders. Pretty fun runs today. We had a double canio at 10x. And then we had a Yorick run. Double legendary in one day. It was pretty fun. This run is off to a wacky start. A moon would be very nice right now because an early immolate led to a low amount of clubs. And with this on its agate, it's not a great thing to have occur. You are monkeys, I see. Thank you for telling me. So, as long as I can hit a flush, I'm pretty strong. Hello, bro. I'm from Mexico, but I like Balatro. Awesome. All Balatro enjoyers are great. Balatro is a great game. So I'm just happy to see anyone enjoy it. Thank you. Gold stake is very difficult, you're right. Like, I think it goes a little under the radar just how hard gold stake Balatro is. Algas09, thank you for the follow. This sun doesn't really do anything. I might just want to sell it. And that moon card really, really helps finding flushes here. I don't think the justice is good now, but it will be later. Throw this for money. Yeah, and thank you so much for rating. It means a lot. Hologram? Now that is something. Finally a direction to go in. Flush is great. With all the money I'm making, I can do one more roll. Trance. Very nice. This boss fight is definitely scary. But it definitely could be worse. And this wild card helps a lot. Not a great hand, but it works for now. And there is the photo. I think we'll get rid of the abstract for photo. Photo chat. The looks inside combo, ladies and gentlemen. It is here and has occurred. Hermit's nice. Temperance is also good. Very nice tarots and planets this run, I will say. I'm not willing to discard that yet. Okay. Yeah, I'm still not willing to discard the purple seal. Sadly, like, I'm not guaranteed to hit another, club, which is needed. Still early for the hologram, which helps. Okay, 6 cents. With only 2 6s, I don't think it's better than anything I have. Especially on Ghost deck. That is a very nice moon. And I think I'll death this 5, because that is extremely good. I wish it was a face card, but it's alright. Wraith. Not good here. And I will add a card here no matter what. Wild, sure. Purely for the hologram value. I probably should not be selling these. I should not be selling these tarots. I should be holding them to block. That would be a better play. Okay, interesting start. Definitely stronger than a lot of gold stake starts. Tower gold? I don't think I want gold clubs because I want to hold clubs in hand. Luchador. I don't think I need right now. There's the red seal. I have 2 of them and still I'm not trying it consistently at all. Just farm some money here. I think the reason I'm not drawing it consistently is that I have a 48 card deck, which is quite a bit. Very nice to farm that money. Maybe look for another gold card. What is this going to be, 100k? Maybe even more. Wow. Awesome. Got good econ, got good scoring. Great start. This cryptid, I think I'd like to use on this King of Clubs, but I think I'd want a better enhancement on it first. So now I just need to scour my purples for enhancements. I do not want it to become a stone. It's funny. Sure, I'll strengthen these. No real reason to, but like, there's also no real reason to not. And I think I can still win by going for money here. Especially with the photo in the back. Mail-in rebates. Because it's perishable, it's just not worth it here. That's pretty good. And again, tower is just not what I'm looking for. Really what I want is specifically a... Sorry. Specifically a few hangmans or immolates. I spoke it into existence. That's nice. I can cut 2 clubs. I have enough of them. Just because I'm bloating my deck so hard with the hologram. Do this. Devil? Okay, now is the time I want to find my red seal. Come on. Sure, I'll do this. Looking for it. Gives me money and helps me look. Please. Yes, nice. Devil and Cryptid. Cryptid helps my hologram, helps my scoring. I'll do something like this. Quickly farm money before I get out. Because it's more money to use that with the Chad than it is to just have it sitting there. Terra Merchants. My jokers are pretty good. I could consider it. But I think because I am on Ghost deck, that I don't want it, because that would make spectral cards appear less frequently. Nothing. DNA, I mean, I could copy that, but I'd rather not have a bigger deck. Actually, I think it's a take. Kinda gotta be a take here. It makes my hologram bigger and gets me more good cards. It's kind of hard to pass up on. Wow. That's crazy. A golden ticket would be huge here. Like, it would be absolutely crazy. There it is. I think I want 1 death on it. And then, do I want another death on it? Probably. Just get as many of them as possible. Copy with DNA. Nice. Did this win? That was closer than I would have liked. Grab my money. On average, it's more money to not play that 9. I can do this. To score 9,000, this is definitely enough. I can breed a little bit here. Gold cards, extremely good. Getting me to my money thresholds. Yeah, Terra Merchant, still not going to be worth. I could strengthen some random queens. I don't have any club queens, but still could be nice. Purple, I don't think it's worth bloating it with a random Jack of Clubs. I do need to be conscious. 4 of a kind, great. I really do need to be a little more conscious about my deck size, especially with how this run is going. And I should draw that into this boss line. And here is a queen I wanted to strength. Do something like this to both farm money and, I guess, try to get more money in the future. Everything in Balatro comes back to money, maybe. Again, I have enough score where copying this to try to get money is plenty fine to do. Ouija, no. Reclamancy is huge, actually. Cryptid? I don't like how bloated my deck is getting, but it is getting bloated with good cards. I just desperately need like an immolate. That's disgusting. A naked king of clubs. Couldn't be me. Definitely was me in the past, but not now. DNA, quite good. And just so anybody who watches my videos on YouTube know, I will be posting completed runs on streams to YouTube. So I'm sorry if you have to watch a repeat. And this should win pretty easily. And I don't need the score from the holographic, so it should have been the lucky 9 to try to get money. Would have been a better play. 2 rounds remaining on the DNA. Is it worth adding a random blue seal? That is the question. I don't think so. This is big enough that I am getting slight diminishing returns from it. Immolate. Huge. Try to get this out of my hand. Now that's a nice immolate. Really just cutting down on my deck is absolutely going to be the best thing that can happen right now. Now that there's only 1 round remaining on the DNA, I can look for a replacement. I'd rather not have to play these gold cards at the moment. I mean, not more than 1. So I will look for another club. It's crazy how many cards I have in my deck, even still. Put this in the back. Put this up front. Let's get out. And the funny thing is, I'm not even reaching my maximum potential right now. I could easily be scoring a lot more. That 4 breaking is actually good for me because I want my deck to be smaller. The only thing I would take in a pack like this is specifically, I can deal with that, is specifically either a red seal king or a purple seal. Golden ticket, that is so much money. I could consider getting rid of Onyx Agate, but I think just the DNA goes for this insane econ joker right now. Like, this is going to be making me at least $100 per round. Maybe not in this boss blind, but just you wait. Oh, I can unlock Fletch 5 here. It would be great to start leveling that up. I have the deck to hit it pretty consistently. And it can help me make more money too, so very nice. Looking at that hand, the Onyx Agate is 100% unnecessary. Might as well grab home. Like, there's no real downside to it. I guess I'll strength these, try to get more kings. Because ideally this becomes an idle run long term. Like, if I had to choose 1 run for it to turn into. Also, Onyx Agate, you've done a great job, but it is time for Sock and Buskin to come in and also give me insane amounts of money. This run is kind of just awesome. Please? I think I want to save this Fool until it can give me a Hangman or a Death. Also, I have enough of these kings that I can play 3 of them just to farm money. That's what I'm doing right now. Do the same here, but with a pair? maybe that was a little risky, but I have 4 of a kind levels. So no matter what happens, I will win. I don't know if making that amount of money was worth losing what I have. There's a casual $140 for you. I do want flush 5 levels. Nice. If I don't find anything better, I could just use this fool on an heiress. Because legitimately, that would be a good use of the fool. The hone is already showing what it will and can do. I mean, it's fine. I don't really need a deja vu here, but I mean, what reason is there to not take it? Temperance? Sure. I'll never say no to money. Do definitely want to grab purple seal value whenever I can. I remember when this run was about to die and then it got raided. And now it is just such a great run. Quite extraordinary. Just try to farm as much money as possible. I do always want to keep a flush 5 in hand. I can do this looking for another king to farm next time. It's kind of my plan here. And then my blue seal was obliterated in the immolate earlier. So I do want to keep that in mind. That's kind of a crazy draw. And now shipping the flush 5. Maybe I'll get a run past ante 11 today. I found that to be like the hard stop point recently. Like my last 2 runs both died on that ante. So this golden ticket's purpose is to find me deck fixing and find me jokers. So if I find a joker I want over it, although it's sad not to have as much money, it has fulfilled its purpose and I can get rid of it. I'm saying this not fully so you guys can know, but because I also need to remind myself too. Hangman, absolutely huge. Maybe a fool. Death is good too. As much as I would rather death a purple, I think I would want to death a... Oh, there's the fool. Did I not? I think I did. I'd much rather just death the correct card. What am I saying? I'm sorry, my brain is not working right now. That previous sentence might not make sense. Thank you for everyone who has stopped by the stream and said hi. Tear should not win. That's quite grand. I didn't even realize I was in the wheel for a while. This boss blind just did not proc until the last hand, so I just did not even realize I was inside of it. That's funny. This hologram could probably go, but the ×4, like, it's not doing nothing. It certainly is helping. And as much as I want this tarot merchant, I think while I'm making $200 a round, I can probably find tarots each time. This one shop is proving me wrong, but... Ecto? There's a 3 in 4 chance this Ecto is good right now. So sadly, I do just have to hold it until I get out of the ticket. Tower is a little better than Moon right now. Pop it there. It sucks to lose a consumable slot at the moment. But it is 100%, 1,000,000% worth it. because ripping this ecto as soon as this golden ticket goes will provide me with so much value. An open joker slot, although sometimes it doesn't seem like it helps that much, having any extra potential is extremely helpful in a gold stake run. It's almost impossible to miss my flush 5 here. There's exactly like 1 or 2 drawouts. I almost hit one of them. That's kind of crazy how many of these I bottom decked. So this will be less money than last round, but it still will be quite a bit of money. So that's very nice. Vagabond's gonna be a no. My money generation is the best part about this run. So losing all of that would certainly not be good for just a few taros. Tower is good, but there is better. So I'll continue to roll. A lot of hermits. Alrighty then. And maybe you should have used that on the purple. I think that would have been smarter. I'll play this, both looking for more purples and for money. It's not quite as much as a gold card hand, but a purple seal, on average, has more value than a gold card, even with the ticket. Cerulean Bell? Yeah, that's fine. I don't even know if that's gonna do anything. I have enough kings where it shouldn't mess with me too much. I'm gonna check on my deck, see how close I am to idle. 20, so I got 18 of these club kings with 4 of the others. 22 out of 49. It's not great, it's definitely fightable, but certainly could be much better. I think this ecto, it might be worth selling because I have so much money. But I could always rip it, and if it hits the golden ticket, it's really not that bad. I could sell these 3. No, I can't do that. That would just be burning down the run for no reason. Showman is not good because there's nothing I want Showman to hit right now. I hit the Hangman, so I'm gonna stop rolling. It's gonna need to be cut eventually. Might as well cut it now. Talking to that 6. Farming. Try to save my discards for those purple seals, because I do got quite a bit of them. And 4 of a kind, that's gonna be too much score. 3 of a kind is fine. I'm gonna not wait till the last hand to rip it because Cerulean Bell could screw me over. Oops. Please draws pan out. This 4 of a kind wins. Actually, it hit a 10. I could get a better 4 of a kind. Please. I'm pretty sure if a 4 of a kind just wins here. But a flush 5 does make me feel much more secure, so I'm very happy I drew it. Great. Nice. 111 rerolls before ante 8 is nuts. Let's keep it going. This run definitely has some potential. Just gotta work towards that idol. Spades debuffed is fine. I could really use a boss reroll voucher. Like, that would be ideal. Immolate. It is just better than Hangman. I'm gonna go next. I got enough of these that I can just try my best to get in immolatable hands. There it is. Oof. That might have been the worst set of 5 cards I could have hit. 2 purples and a few kings, and it missed 3 of the cards I wanted it to break. It's pretty darn bad, if I had to say so myself. But it's alright. I'm just gonna throw it out here. I could probably farm some value, but I'm alright just skipping it for 1 round. I know value maxing is probably not the most fun thing to watch. Burnt Joker? See, the funny thing is, it's not even that good. Like, what is it, 1+5 level every round if I get my deck idolized? It's not worth it. And I would rather just take an invisible. Because an invisible, even if it hits this, is still good. Death? I'd rather get a Hangman here, so I will keep rolling. 1 more? I should probably start making some glass. I have enough kings to where having glass won't hurt the run. Thank you, game, for listening to my plea. That's funny. That might be clip material. Back to the money farming. Because the quickest and most likely way that this run dies is either to me being stupid about my score and farming too much, or because of a bad boss blind, which is much more likely. Okay, another rental bean. Wow. Sadly, that's gonna be a pass here. Very funny though. Death? Justice, still very good. I think I'd rather crit. It is interesting. If I encounter another tarot that I want, I think I will sell the ecto. Or, sorry, not sell. I'll just use the ecto and hope for the best. But as of right now, I still don't need to do that. So, a 1 in 4 is still a chance to have something bad happen, even if it seems less likely than another outcome. Hangman is great, as always. As soon as I use this Hangman, I'll check on my deck size. How's that looking? 22 kings, so 24 out of 40? It's slowly getting better. Slowly but surely. And this hologram did just scale with the cryptid as well, which is very nice. My scoring is getting a little tight. I definitely want to look for things for scoring. Aura could be something. It's crazy that's the first aura I've seen with all these rerolls. Okay, I want the Showman. I'm just gonna rip it. That's the second worst hit. Could have been worse though. Golden Ticket would have been terrible. Hanging Chat it's alright. Because I want both of these. So, kind of just works out perfectly. Wait, did I have 3 slots this whole time? No, I just bought that voucher. Right? Yeah. Also, I'm dead to the boss. That's unfortunate. It debuffs all of my face cards. The only way, yeah, I can't get 4 million without my face cards. Bummer. I mean, I make so much money that I might be able to get past it if I find, or I will be able to get past it, but only if I find a luchador. Hangman, great. I think 4 of a kind does just win, so I'm gonna stick to 3. Alrighty then. These are 2 cards to cut. Would prefer to cut some other cards, but cards to cut are cards to cut, you know? Scoring is definitely getting a little tight. I can always risk a glass card if I need to. But I am really, really getting close to an idol. Yeah, very, very close. I just need a luchador. Yeah, because the skip to ante also are not skip the boss line. If I see another justice, I could try to make like a flush 5 of other cards. I don't think I can settle for a photograph. Actually, I don't like it eternally, but there's a very low chance I get a luchador without overstock. Let's make some big numbers, shall we? Oh my gosh. Here's the luchador. It disables the boss blind. Of course I buy the eternal photograph right after it. I still might not find an idol, and it might have been the right play. But that's really funny to me. See, the only reason it's funny is because that really does help my score. But I literally just said, oh no, I don't think we're going to find a luchador. Especially not with Overstock Plus. What was I thinking, man? I don't know. 3 of a kind should not win. Even with my enhanced scoring. Please don't win. I'd rather you not win. Okay. That's nice. I think I'm just going to fool for a tower. I really am on a timer. This is my best hand right now. Let's see it. Losing the hologram sucks, because that is a lot of score lost. But in reality, this golden ticket is the only way I can push this into late game. Into like a really, really good build. Looking here. Cryptid is sure. No real reason to, so I probably should have skipped it, but it doesn't really matter, does it? It's still crazy that I found this luchador. I'm rolling for taros, and purely taros, by the way. I mean, I guess and spectrals, but like right now, jokers are not anything because unless I found an idol there. Hangman. Beautiful. How close am I? 23 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 31 out of 38. That's actually quite close. Next ante is my last. So I need to finish idolizing my deck by next ante. I don't know how consistent that's gonna be, but I guess I just gotta hope. Or I gotta find like a dusk or something. There's a lot of things that could help my score that aren't purely idle. Sure, why not? Make a little money. Throw this guy up front. Okay. With all this money, surely I find a idol, right? Or rather, surely I find the taros and then an idol. 36 mil. I'll have to play 2 flush 5s next ante to get by. Omen Globe's good. I'll use the cryptid on the glass. What's the boss? Fish is something I can deal with. Dusk is good. That means I can play down to my last hand again before I throw a scoring hand, because this is just help me with a lot of score. There's my cryptid target. A lot of stone cards this run. Any deck fixing is always taken and appreciated, because I mean, stone is deck fixing, even if it's not as good as a lot of other cards I could be getting right now. I'll just play this, I think. I want to guarantee I have enough score. Yeah, now the only thing I need is to finish my deck and an idle. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. 5, 6, 7. 7 cards. 7 or 6. There's 1 hit on an idle that would be fine. So really, if I could just get Hangman full immolate, my deck is idolized. That is definitely an ask, but with 2 rounds left in this ante, I might be able to just get it done here. It is not time for a second ecto. I might as well death, because it's better, but it's really not that great. I mean, the cryptids, they really help with glass. I need the immolate. Chances are it's gonna hit like a bunch of bad cards, but just kidding. Hangman is just better than immolate right now. Cryptid. There it is again. Beautiful. This will be towered. And then I'm going to go on my search for... Go on the search for 2 cards to use this Hangman on. That is, what? 3 here? That is 3 out of 6 cards. Demolished, destroyed, murdered, whatever you want to call it. I'd much like another gold card. Like here. Wait, no, I want Dusk. That would have been pretty catastrophic. There is a 1 in 8 chance I don't get a flush 5 here, and that might, or there's a 1 in 8 chance I have to risk glass here. Did not hit it. I mean, risking glass, it's really not the end of the world with how many cryptids I found, but it's fine. Scoring definitely a little close here. Pretty sure it's enough for this boss blind too. Yep. One, 2, 3, 4. Death. That's 1. That's 2, 3. 1 more. There's multiple cards that could do this one. Did not get it. Okay. Am I confident enough to do this? Yes. Very much so. I'd like to find that queen, I think. I'll do this. This boss blind does make this play a little sketchier. These are both kings of clubs. I'll keep one of them. Something like this. Oh, I played the 2. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Yeah, it's fine. Suit. rank, suit, rank, rank, suit. Okay. These are both kings of clubs. I don't know about these. These could be stones. Oh. I don't like risking glass, but again, I got plenty. Yeah, sucks to have that break. Suit, rank, suit, suit, suit. No. Sucks to not get the hangman off. Could have used it on one, and it would have saved me a lot of mental toil, but it's fine. I do need, what is that, one glass card? Yeah, I need one glass card for next ante. That's idle. I'm idle ready, all I need is to find it. That set of 2 tarots is enough. And that fool also helps. Tooth I can beat. It'd be great to find the cards that I'm looking to kill. Come on. There is one of them. I have enough gold cards to make this play. Or I have enough non-glass. Wait, do I have a glass left? Whew, I do. That could have been close. I almost made a fatal mistake there. I'll do this. I need to find that glass, so I will do this. I have one more stone to death later. Certainly been an interesting blind. Wow, it's in the bottom 2 cards. That's unfortunate. But it is actually, it's not bad, because I do see it. This is on average more money. Okay. Let's do something like this. Hope it wins. I'm pretty darn sure it wins, for a plentitude of reasons, but maybe I should have risked the second one. Okay, no, I'm fine. I think I'll need 2 for next ante. Is that correct? I'll need 3 next ante if I don't improve my score at all. Idle. Please. Idle. Hello. Kind of just looking for justice and death right now. I mean, and of course, idle. But that's kind of clear. I feel like I should have seen it by now. I don't know if this is crazy to say, but I feel like I have rolled like 400 times. I think the only reason I haven't seen it is because I've had no overstock this entire run. I think if I had overstocked, this run would have already found the idol. Something like this. Because I do desperately need to greed for any money I can get my hands on right now. Like that. And I'll do this. There is a singular draw where I don't get a gold king or enough gold. Oh, sorry, or any king at all, which would be drawing all 3 stone cards there. So I'm glad I made that play. Obviously I didn't draw all 3 stone cards there, but you really got to plan for the future here. It's not worth risking your entire run for a few bucks. In most cases. That's... I don't need levels. I can beat the boss. It's not good. Helps with my score, but I need the money. I need the money to find this idol. Idol. pointing at the screen right now. Come on. I mean, I get through next ante. Like, that's just a fact. I get through next ante, but after next ante, I need that idol. And I have my hands. So I'm gonna make sure to look at what I score here and evaluate some things based off of that. This up front, this is enough, this is the correct set of actions, this wins. Oh my gosh. Is it overstock? Does my eyes deceive me? Finally. Like, that took way too long. With overstock? Watch, I'm gonna find idle. Come on. Sure. 100 chips is not great, but temperance value is, so. I'll throw it on here. I think to be safe, I'm gonna throw 4 glass here. I have enough glass to where I can do that. I'm pretty sure 3 is just enough to win, but 4 is probably just gonna have to be the plan. Why did I discard that glass? Make money. This is not to win. This will not win. This will score, what, 50 million? My prediction, 52,565,420. Come on. I was close. Was my guess not like extremely close to that number? What is it, 60 chips off? That's nuts. Obviously, I didn't score exactly that much because I already had a hand beforehand, but that's still pretty fun. Some people ask me, like, how do you continue to find dopamine in this little silly game? And I'm like, first, it's not a silly game. Second, it is a silly game. And third, it is wonderful. I really hope that this... Okay, 2? 2 was enough here. I just wanted to test my top end, but it says 2 is enough. That might be a fluke. I'll do 3 and just go from there. Yeah, 3 is all I need. I just need that idol. More? What? What is happening? I feel like I'm genuinely getting unlucky at this point. I know you might be thinking like, oh, it's not unlucky to never find something. But with how much money I've spent on it, it is a little unlucky I haven't found one. That is my fault though. I should never be relying on luck in this game. I feel like I'm not relying on luck to win here because I tried my best to make it happen. But so yeah, there's not really much I could change about what I've done this run. Like, it's not like I could have been, oh, if I changed that one thing, I would have gotten an idol. I don't know why I'm speaking like that, but yeah, pretty much. Purple? Justice? Sure. Something like this. I really do think that 2 wins. But I'm gonna test 3. Foil, this, boom, boom, boom. Last hand, this should win. This golden ticket has just given me an insane amount of money this run. That was 3. I need 3. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I need 3. That was just a fluke. That those 2 won, or it was very close to being a fluke. This run would speed up so much if I just got this idol. This boss line's more of annoying than anything. Like, I kind of already have a winning hand. I have enough glass that I can discard some. And I have enough gold that I can play this. Make us some money. I can always draw 2 gold here. Should have waited to use the justice. Would have been smarter. Would have made me more money. I need to play that to dusk. There are many draw outs where I play a 4th glass here, but I have so much glass. I'd rather just play a 4th glass than risk a non-red seal. I'm pretty sure having a non-red seal doesn't change my scoring like at all, but I'm just gonna be safe in every single manner I can. It's not like it gives me money or anything playing that. And I don't really lose value if I lose a glass card. I might be able to get next ante. I don't know exactly how big it is, but I think it's E14. Yeah, I think I get it. Okay, now's the point where I sincerely need to consider just getting a seltzer, trying my best in ending the run. But it just can't be the right play. I gotta go for the idol. This idol will change my life if I find it. Sincerely, it would. I yawn. Or it could be something other than idol, or is pretty much the only thing that could help me. Another round without the idol. Okay. That only helps me if I get an idol. I should have put that on the glass card. Would have been smarter. Doesn't really change the outcome of the run, like at all, but I do need a bunch of glass, but I have so much. I also need to farm money, so I'm going to make that a priority. Got 2 glass left. Just gonna accept this hand, I think. Because the chips might be needed. So I don't think I can try to greed that hard. Nice. Tiny bit of more money with this. Okay, ship it. Let's see where this takes me. If I die, it's my fault. I could have taken the seltzer. If I don't die, just gotta look for this idol. Nothing's breaking. It's kind of awesome, but it's also like, doesn't really matter. Aura check. I literally just, I need a Justice. For that polychrome card. Nothing broke last time. I have plenty enough glass in the back. Just want to farm money. Money has been the entire goal for this run. This might be one of my longest gold stake runs. Not because it's like the strongest or the furthest gold stake run, but just because printing money really does take a long time. There is the beauty that is a polychrome card. Really, it could really help if I just find an idol. The funny thing is, at this point, an idol is essentially just all of the glass that I'm playing. So I think I would still need to play the glass to win. Oh, I'll just grab this one. Just for the money. I think I still would need the glass to win if I got the idol at the start of next ante, because I have no copy jokers, but it would just be so nice. Like, the glass is essentially an idol in itself, but I could just find an idol to help me. A blueprint or brainstorm would also work. It's just crazy to me how I have found none of these things. I could have taken the, what's it called? I could have taken that, but the Wraith. I wouldn't have used it now, but I could hold it for next ante when I need it. Might have been the right play. Got enough glass to do this. Death. I don't need more of that. I'd rather have more gold. Is that crazy to say? It's probably crazy to say. Do this. Risking glass doesn't matter. I have enough of it that there's literally no way I run out. I've been very sufficient at making more. I'd rather not discard that. I got 4 more glass. I can make this play. But really, all I need is the idol. Or, like, would a blueprint would? Wait, I can't do that. I don't want to die. For gold here? Alright. Last shop to find anything. A blueprint or brainstorm would probably not be enough. They would go in place of the tickets and would copy the sock, because that's the most score. But I'm pretty, wow. There goes a lot of my glass. Whoopsie daisy. Why? Just why? I'm not even sure if this is enough to win, man. I need the idol this shop. Oh, there was the Justice. Should have grabbed that. I'll grab that for help. Justice. Idol. Come on. Make it all come together this shop. That would be so cinematic. I'm dead to the boss blind. I'm gonna find the idol going into the boss blind. It's gonna be tragic. I'm gonna bet you that. Okay. Just need the... Wait, I can't discard that much glass, can I? Got 3 more. I'll be making more. I need the poly card. It's pretty much impossible now to get the idol. I just don't have the funds anymore. It's just been a crazy run. I've hated it with my entire heart. My deck has been idolized for a millennia at this point. And it is just... It's unfortunate that nothing ended up coming out of it. I could technically find an idol still, but pretty sure that dream is probably dead. I need any scoring, so... What's the bottom card? Another glass. It is foil, which technically a foil card is better than a non-foil card. But it really does not matter. Okay, let's see. Is 1 extra trigger and 2 polychrome cards enough to get me 2 extra E's? I hope and think so. But let's ship it. Maybe it would have been worth copying the Chad for photo value, but with all this glass, it's gotta be the... Yeah, this is enough. What? Both polychrome pieces broke. What the Filipino frick? That's not fair. Both of them? Okay, that's the run, guys. Wow. That might be the most unfortunate thing. That is 100% the worst thing that could have happened to me there. There's no way I can beat this blind anymore. I'll still try, but this has been a heartbreaking run. Very fun though. Crazy from the start. Early blinds, I thought I was just gonna freaking die because I had like no scoring. So it certainly has been fun. I'll say that about it. Level 12, flush 5. All of these wonderful jokers. And a dream. Let's see it. Pretty sure this is the end. Well, let's see. No way! So I am just dead to the boss like I said I would be. Oh, golden tickets back. I only did that for fun. There was no real reason to do that. Would have been better to open the pack. Great run. It does just end out of this boss blind. I forgot it was going to be dead either way. But... what a crazy run. And what a way to end it. To play my best hands. 2 stone cards. $350 rerolls. Probably like 100 with Overstock plus. Or sorry, with Overstock. Unfortunate. But still grand. Thank you all for joining the stream today. I've had a lot of fun, and I think that's mainly thanks to you. See you all in the next one.